basically how to play the Blade Coast event, because I didn't figure it out till a little bit ago because I never really done it. But a lot of people say that Blade Coast event's not worth it, not worth their time. As you can see, I've been currently sitting here working this Blade Coast event. I started it last night, and I'm already on round 2. In round 1, you get a 4K PO item. Round 2, you get the 6 waiver, which looks really nice. And then round 3, you get a Castellan look item that gives you a 35% wall limit. So basically, what you want to do in Blade Coast is you don't need to attack all the towers. What I do is I attack this one, then I go for this one, then I just keep working the middle, and I just keep working the middle. And yes, your attacks do take some time. They really do. They do take some time, but that is okay. Just because Blade Coast is super worth it. I don't spend any rubies, but I've currently made over probably about 1,000 rubies just from this event alone. And I made about 800 rubies from this event, and that's doing the looting mission, doing the Kraken, and you get this one, recapture islands, then the freedom, reconquer the center of the fog, you get troops and whatnot, and you just keep building your tents. This one over here, there's a level 1 over here somewhere. These are all level 1s. I forgot. I just added these all in there. The more tents you have, the more troops you can hold. I can hold up to 645. You don't really need defense troops. Just throw in attack troops. You'll be fine. I mean, you could upgrade this if you want to hold more troop. Will make your troops starve less, but just send food over. I mean, I'm starving in a day with like 400 some troops. And seriously, you want to build the PO items. I have a bunch of PO items because you want your attack strength up. Mine's 167%, which is perfect for me. You want to build storehouses so you can hold like 85,000 resources and all that goody stuff, the good stuff. I'm actually gonna expand my walls later when I get all these to where I want them, but they're gonna take a little bit of time. Honestly, I'm just building just because the time does take forever. You don't even have, when you send your attack, you can just go somewhere else. Oh, Alliance got 3 million boost points. You can just go back to your green, and you can hit Sam's while you're waiting for the attack lane. But what I really wanted to look at was tower in level 2. This is like the tower I hit before. You get like 900. I lost 402, and I killed 500. They have like 500 defenders. That's why I've been upgrading my tents, so I can hold more, so I can send more troops. Now, you cannot recruit in this event. You're going to have to send troops over from green. So this is pretty much all I do, is I click this, just like Biron. It's pretty much the same thing as Biron, only you're getting different stuff. I've honestly just been sending the veteran horrors. It doesn't matter how fast they travel, because travel speed is up to the event. In this one, the troops don't decide their travel speed in this, which is very weird. See, I have another 165, plus if we go look at my attack, 485, and it's just going on and on. My commander does have that plus 40% limit on flanks, which is nice. That should win. I'm trying to get my thing up. There's so much stuff you can do. Honestly, this is a perfect setup. I think alone, this is just the perfect setup you need. You can even expand it out and get more tents, but I can still max out these tents and have over 1,000 troops, because that's 5 every time you max it, leveled it up. So whether it's 5 times 4 is 20, 20 per. I think it's 20 per tent altogether. Yep, 20 per tent. So. And I have a bunch of level 1s, that's 15 more troops per if I max these out. So all these on this, from here to here, all the way down, are level 10 ones, besides this one over in the corner. So basically, you just keep upgrading them. You just skip the time, upgrades. And sooner or later, you'll be holding so many troops in here, you will be starving, you will be having to send food over, which is fine, honestly, because you want to have as many. I'm trying to get as many troops over before I get to the Kraken, just because the Kraken last time I hit the Kraken, it was like, I think I barely won with 300 some troops, and this is a higher level, so it's gonna be a lot harder. So being able to send now 670, I might be able to win. That's double what my last time was. So I'm not really for sure yet. This is my first time doing second level on the Blade Coast. I've actually never done it. But before I go on, we're going to go ahead and talk about rewards. Simply because rewards are what you're aiming for in Blade Coast. The rewards help with so much stuff. Like, not really. I mean, there is... I think my game crashed. So yeah, so basically if you want to go to see the rewards, you want to come down to this shop right here, the Blade Coast. Not really rewards, I mean the shop. I'm currently sitting at 5,700 pearls. I started with 900. So, and my goal is to get all 3 of these. You should be able, well, there's 5, but you can be able to get 3 after you're done with all of them, just by doing what I'm doing. If I did my math correct. And, I mean, you can, if you're real low on silver, you can get all this stuff. I mean, you can just keep going at Blade Coast until you're done. But, honestly, I mean, I don't have to worry about resources in Blade Coast because I have plenty in my main, and it's Samurai right now. And if I really need resources, I'll just throw a bunch of I'll just, you know, go at it. I'll hit Sam's and get my 150k in a hit and send all that over. One hit fills me, one hit fills my Blade Coast. But yeah, that's pretty much it to Blade Coast. You're really just going for those. The PO item was okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. Most of my PO items, my main, are 4.2k, and it's a 4k. So I'd probably use it on an outpost when I'm thinking about getting a outpost. So, so basically, if you have resources here, you don't get them back unless you send them. You can't send them. I don't think you can send them back. So I would say just go ahead and. I haven't tested sending them back. If you guys can feel free to do that, but I don't want to waste coins to send them back. If I could just spend them here. But honestly, I don't really need the resources. I mean, this is an event that comes, I think, once a week. And I'm planning on taking advantage of it every time it comes. Just because it is a super easy event. And I didn't realize how easy this event was until yesterday. And I was like, why haven't I been taking advantage of my event? This event gives you a wave item, 6 waves. That would be so nice. Plus you get that defense one. Increases your wall. I already have an 8k wall as it is with my PvP setup. Plus boosted is 9.2k. Plus this one gives me a 35% wall limit. You gotta think. This would honestly probably get me to a 10k wall if I boosted. I haven't done the math really for that. All I've been doing is currently just sitting here just building tents. The more troops, the merrier. The bigger, the longer I can go without sending over troops. That's the goal, really, is to get as many troops over here as possible, so I can just send an attack, go back to green, do some stuff, and then when it lands, I can go back, send an attack, go back to green, and do some stuff. But the time behind it, oh, by the way, when Blade Coast, when you finish the first one, let's go to world map real quick. When you finish this whole thing all the way down to the Kraken, you're gonna have to go here. There's gonna be a thing that pops up where the beyond the horizon is. All this will scoot down. These 3 will scoot down to here. The beyond the horizon, where the beyond the horizon is gonna say, would you like to quit? You're gonna hit yes, and then you're gonna go back to Blade Coast, and your second one will come up. And that's pretty much how that works. You're just gonna say yes go out, and then come back into Blade Coast. You do have an hour. And I did the first one in about probably an hour and a half, probably about 3 hours, just because I was waiting for time. But I only spent probably about an hour in it building. The rest of it was just me doing other stuff in green while the attacks were out. I probably spent about an hour in this one so far, and I'm almost done with it because I figured it out on the first one, so it was a lot more easier to get going. So once you got it down, it will be quicker. So I do want to say that Blade Coast is a very important event. A lot of people don't agree with it, but the reason I look at it is this: if you're free to play, you need to be in here. It's a free to play event. Especially when Nomads are going, and this is going at the same time, or Sam's going, and this is going at the same time, you need to be in here. You get the resources to send over, and you have the troops. Now, you cannot send me troops over. I know it's a bummer. Only food troops, because obviously you can see I only have food up there. But anyways, so yeah. 865, okay, let's send more troops over. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of Blade Coast. Like, honestly, if you're really trying for Blade Coast, I would say just this is the way to go. Easy, nice, and you're done. Alright, I think I lost a good bit in the last attack. I sent 485, lost 400. Ooh, look at that. See, the rewards increased. And pretty much all you're going to do now is you're going to go to a map. I went to Kingdoms. Oh my goodness, I'm an idiot. I went back to green. Yeah, you're just going to go back to world map, go to the next farthest tower over again, and send your attack again. Basically, this is literally the easiest event you'll ever have. And you get some of the best rewards from it. So you're just going to hit this tower. I don't send tools yet. I'm not sending tools to the third round, I don't think. Just don't want to bother with tools. Alright, when it does that, you just refresh your game. Honestly, you just refresh the game. But yeah, that's the end of Blade Coast. I don't know if if you guys would have questions to it, but Blade Coast is one of the easiest events. I mean, you can, if you're here, if you want to attack this one instead of this one, you can go for it. I honestly just go for pretty much through the middle. I don't go for the top. And once I get to the clouds, it'll be nice. But yeah, this is how much I've completed the first one, and I'm gonna work on getting the next one done. So, if you have any questions about Blade Coast that I didn't answer that you think might come in handy, I think I covered everything. But let me know. I want to give a shout out to blondyz. I'll show you who she is right now, if you want to know. I want to give a shout out to blondyz for showing me what's going on at Blade Coast. If you ever want to, she's the best player in the game right now that I know of that can teach somebody, because she doesn't give you half the details and not the other half. So that's what I'm trying to do here, is not give you half the details. So if you play Goom Empire, just give her a nice friendly message in game. Say, hey, thanks for the Blade Coast, for Cyclone, or say, hi, what's up? Nice to meet you, because she is a really nice lady. She does have a lot of stuff going on, so she might not get back to you in time, like within an hour or two, but she'll probably message you back, say you're welcome or something. blondyz is a very nice lady. Alright, that's the end. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna go and finish my Blade Coast and do some more Sams for some more resources for Blade Coast, even though I have plenty in my green. Yeah, that's my goal. I'm gonna try to upload again before I leave for boot camp, which is next month. I don't know if I will be able to. That's why I'm saying this probably might be my last video. I don't know for sure. So, I'll see you guys later.